we just the battles of delivery, pace, flow, performance, and especially bars, man. Stay on your A game, better than the light. Still destined for the solid and afterlife. They say it's love, but a lot of them hate them niggas don't measure up. Tell them follow the rankings. Stay on your A game, better than the light. Still destined for the solid and afterlife. They say it's love, but a lot of them hate them niggas don't measure up. Tell them follow the rankings. Look about the 30 minutes. Better rap rankings like the 30 games. Silence the records, they got nothing to say, folks. Shots from the tour, you get the play the ball. Jordan band, they never give me the riches. Everybody my son's trying to give them the business. Before it was easy, I've been in the trenches. Catch me deadline, I got too many extensions. I said so many rounds. Just let him this nigga choke. If I think the cat the lick, he better be with the pro. I just put that stairs up, and never he get the joke. Now I see every day with the smoke, if they step us, then I'ma walk through them. See that boy come with emperors and he talk to him. And I heard that brown dope, don't think dog move. Shit, I just blew up the spot like a small room. Wait, stay on your A game, better rap the smack. That's the full side of the ass. Like, they say but a lot of them don't measure up. Tell them follow the ring. A lot of times smack mention my name, don't mess up a thing. Ain't to my right, nigga, shot. I'm from the district of Potomac. River had no fish. They scoop bodies, the same shit you catch crabs with. The news posted pictures, it wasn't the best shit. It was hard to chill. My mind still on Netflix. Niggas be doing justice to distract those fans till they get shot in this. And they gotta clap those hands, nigga. The black won't jam. Pimp at a nightclub. What that mean, y'all? I'm not gonna dance. Strapping hands, nigga, with lasers in sight. That's a clear indication your future is bright. Now walk to the light. Danny Myers versus Rock. 12 steps till you get there. Danny Myers versus Rock. Yikes. Tell that boy to stop. That's just a metaphor for this nigga getting shot. That's my old bitch. Extendo on motion. You ain't got it, so I'ma make believe as soon as this shit posts it. When we arrive, we got 65. My boys gotta catch you on a camping trip as soon as you get a test. My hands should get this one. Quickly get this one. When God tears is, it should be up. Yeah. It should be up. When God tears is, it should be up.
What we do? That happens right. MSC. What? Salute to the game. Battle Rap is life. Battle Rap is life. We got Fred the Jig in the building. Y'all salute to the gang. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy CL Smooth. Go subscribe to my boy. Let's talk about it. Go subscribe to my boy Coffee Dubé, Shark King. Go subscribe to my people, man. Make sure you go subscribe to Fred, the mailman. I see you. Wayward Brown. Where Brown at? Where Brown at? I try to hit him up, man. Yeah, I want the interview. If he pop up, we're going straight to the interview. I got to ask him some questions about that battle, but we try to do it maybe on the end of the week if he don't pop up on this episode right now, man. Salute to y'all that's out there. Y'all make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow the rankings, man. MSN. Short episode today, man. We just got an hour, man. I got some things to do, but we here to talk about sports. We missed the sports the last week. We here to talk about them sports. Like I said, we got Fred the Jig. What are we gonna call Fred? Like the GM or something? I don't know what. What you call yourself? What'd you call yourself?
I put underneath myself right there. I don't know if you see it underneath me, but it ain't underneath us right now. I put Sports Talk Jig.
Oh, okay.
So I just put a little name, Sports Talk Jig.
I know, I see it right there.
Yeah. So facts.
Atlanta Sense in the building. He been rocking with us. Make sure y'all like the video, man.
Atlanta always here.
Yeah, he always here.
Yeah, salute to the sports man. Hey, salute. Shout out to Philly, doing it big. We had Joel Embiid showing the monster that we know he is already, dropping the big 70 on Wembanyama.
70,
big 70, bro. And I mean, he just had to show Wembanyama that's his real welcome to the NBA right there from a superstar. I thought Giannis gave it to him earlier already. Pause. But this is a whole nother one with Joel Embiid. He really showed just like the whole arsenal of offense. How to destroy a dude bigger than you that got all the hype. Yeah, he's crazy on them, bro. I mean, it's a learning lesson for him. What you think?
Yeah. About the same thing. Joel Embiid definitely showed the levels. Like he showed the veterans, the vet, him being a vet, him being knowing the game a little bit more. So I don't care how tall you are, I don't care how athletic you are. I'm gonna show you skills. I'm gonna show you skills how to get around all that. So maybe Wimmy definitely gonna take notes and just expand this game. Pause. Yeah. Work on it. Yep. I think the same thing. Definitely a learning curve for him. He did his thing too. Salute to Wimby. He definitely did his thing in that matchup. It just was difference between 32 and 70. 70?
Yeah, big 72. It was crazy. Also, let's not stop there. This happened on Kobe's 80 what it was 81 point performance.
Right.
Kobe 81 point performance night, same night that Kobe had this big performance. Not Wimbyama, but Joel Embiid comes and has this, and it overshadowed Karl Anthony Towns having 62.
62.
The same night. So both of them shout out to Kobe, Mamba mentality. They was hella focused in the game. You know what I mean? Hella focused. That's all I can say. How many threes that was? Carl Anthony Towns hit?
10 threes.
10. Oh man.
Like,
this your big man hitting 10. This ain't just no regular person, it's a big man. Shooting 40% from the 3-point range. Steph Curry that, huh?
Right.
Yeah, man.
And they're gonna try to undershoot him too. Y'all know one reason being because that they lost the game. So they try to give him credit. They try to take some of his credit about, but then you argue with these dudes or you debate somebody, they want to just talk about stats. Forget who won and lost. They just gonna talk about the straight up individual stats. So you know, credit, why don't y'all give him credit for those stats? Those are crazy numbers. 62 is crazy. I don't care if you win or lose. Yeah, especially
I think
a game like that.
With that. Yeah, 8 rebounds. I know Joel Embiid had 70 and 18 rebounds, so I know they're looking at it compared to one another, but those are two different type of athletes. Go look at how many threes Joel Embiid hit compared to Karl Anthony Towns, and you'll understand the degree of difficulty what Towns did compared to Embiid. You know what I mean? Sometimes they don't give people their credit, but we do it over here.
Most definitely salute to Karl Anthony for the individual stats. Even though I do agree, I don't know if you've seen his coach or not after the. Did you see the coach? What the coach said of Timberwolves?
What he said?
He said it was terrible. They was very immature, and it was forcing things to Karl Anthony. I'm paraphrasing, y'all. He's forcing it, and he don't like. He said just because you make 1 or 2 buckets in a row, don't mean that we force it or get out what we doing. Straight shots at Karl Anthony. So how do you expect the fans to give him credit when the coach is actually talking down on him?
And I think it's more about because even with this art, because say one of my favorite players is Anthony Edwards. So he didn't score the basketball until like the third or fourth quarter. I mean, he had like 11 assists already though, but he hadn't even scored the ball. He been rebounding, assisting, and I know they usually score at a higher clip when Edwards is, is the main scorer. That's why they run that way. So that's what the coach is looking like. All right, you hit a couple shots, but don't forget Edwards is the man over here. They don't need you thinking that you're the number one option, and that's one of his things. Instead of being a team player, he wants this night every night to show people why he should be. Everything should work around him. That's what Karl Anthony Towns wants. he kind of wants that. What you think about that? Think he
No,
need
no,
his own
no, no.
team?
Say it again. What's that last part? You think what?
You think he need his own team?
No, 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 no. I think he's an all-star, and he just solidified that. And he's a very good talent. But I think that attitude right there, I don't think so. I don't think so because he had his how long Edwards been here? Didn't he have his team before? He was Carl Anthony's team before.
They were calling the teams first.
Right, right. He just today's NBA is soft. I mean, it's a different game. It's definitely a different game. They're not even able to show their strengths, like in terms of like how strong they are or how tough they are, because the game is ran so fast. And so
Yeah.
when they run it up and down the court too fast. Whenever you show things that consider tough, it's amplified or it stands out a lot, y'all. It stands out if they try to play tough ball in this day and era. So I understand that it looks soft and probably is softer, but it's just a different game these days. What you think
Mhm.
about that comment? What you think about that comment?
Yeah. I definitely think it can be soft because some of the plays you would see in the half court, the bully ball, that it comes out in the playoffs, man. You get a chance to see a little bit of it in the playoffs, and that's why you don't really know through the regular season whether the team's ready for the playoffs now, because the type of basketball you're able to play in the regular season don't always translate into the postseason. That's why we have the same teams winning championships. You know what I mean? A lot of the times, like once we get into the playoffs, who gonna stop Joker? You see what I'm saying? Now you got to need a big body, but still agile and still what? Got a high IQ to stick him.
Right.
And
The
then,
intensity changed. The intensity is different in the playoffs. That's a fact.
yeah, so it's intensity. It become more of chess instead of checkers. Like checkers, you can play. You play a little bit faster. You play chess. You
Right.
know what I mean? So in the playoffs, it get to where everything counts. So you got somebody like my Orlando Magic. You got Cole Anthony out there. Everybody could go at him. They're gonna go at him every play. You're gonna see why he can't play on the playoff team. Nah, sit on the bench. We gotta put this dude in. He might can't shoot like you, but he ain't gonna be a liability. You know what I mean? That type
Right.
of stuff. You can't see those strategic things until the playoffs now because of the way the game is run in the NBA.
Right. Because there's some players that's definitely still tough. Like Embiid showed toughness for sure when he scored. He'll put his
Facts.
back. He'll run right through you. We still got LeBron James that plays tough. Anthony Edwards plays tough. You know what I'm saying? Even the dude, the point guard from OKC, what's his name? Gildred.
Um,
Yeah, he's tough.
yeah,
He's a tough
it's
player.
good. It's
Yep.
good.
Yeah, he's a tough player. So it's like some tough players in there. Just this day and age don't really allow too much of the toughness. You see with Draymond, anybody try to be a little tough, they try to, you know what I'm saying, point you out.
Yeah,
Yeah. Draymond could have fit just fine back in the day. They ain't gonna ban him for that stuff he does in
yeah,
Detroit's era, but the NBA don't allow it. So I agree. I definitely agree a little bit.
yeah.
But what's next? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Well, we had some trades happen. We had the Pascal Siakam trade. Um, where he headed to Indiana Pacers. Been playing pretty good since he got there too.
Mm.
Um, and the Raptors were able to salvage and not lose Siakam the same way they lost Fred VanVleet. Because Siakam tried to kill the trade by saying, I won't resign nowhere else I get traded. You see what I'm saying? And they
Mhm.
couldn't find him in the league because he didn't say I didn't want to get traded anywhere. He said no matter who I get traded to, I'm not going to resign until I take free agency myself.
Mm.
So that's his right and his freedom. See, if Dame Lillard, which he couldn't do it because he was under a longer contract. But if you say he would had something like that he could voice where they couldn't fine him for it. You see what I'm saying? It was nothing you could fine Pascal for that. So the Pacers had to really want Pascal to offer up 3 first rounds to get him. 3 first rounds and Bruce Brown. We was with Jordan Nwari in the deal. He came from the Pacers too. He came from the Pacers too. And then also Kyle Lewis, he was thrown in the deal, came from over the Pelicans. The Pelicans sent him over there to the Raptors, and I think the Pelicans had to send over a 2nd round pick to the Raptors too, so that they can get under the luxury tax. That took the Pelicans out of the luxury tax, so they don't have to pay the luxury tax. Say them had a lot of money. Yeah,
Okay.
just trading that one playoff.
Okay. We got another comment. Y'all both, you and Fred, know dang well Wembanyama is not good. Wouldn't have made it before 2012. Let me ask you. Let me ask y'all a question out there to that question. First thing I think of is somebody named Manute Bol. You ever heard of him?
Yes.
He definitely played a lot of NBA minutes, and he's before 2012, right around.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that Wimmy's not better than Manute Bol? And if y'all think that and y'all gonna tell me yes, then the conversation is definitely over. If y'all say yes, Manute Bol is better than Wemby, skill wise and everything wise, then y'all win that argument. What you think about that, Fred?
Hey, man, man, you're totally right what you said. But what I'm thinking is like we had the likes of Sean Bradley have an NBA career, and I mean, you know what I mean, 7'6". Big Sean Bradley 7'6", like really big, just in the NBA just because he's tall. I think it was even a George Muresan.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a big dude just in there, just in the NBA, just collecting dust. You know what I mean? Getting paid just because they just tall, and you got somebody who's skilled like a guard,
He can
shoot
handle the
threes
ball,
like
shoot
Curry.
threes, sky hooks, mid-range pull-up, shake a big
Yes,
man. How the heck is he can't play in before
this
2012?
nigga look
Are
like
y'all
that dude Jabbar grandson or something. Like that's what he act like. The way the skill level he got. You know what I mean? He got a lead skill level and can bring some things to the game that we haven't seen in a while. You know what I mean? I think he definitely gonna bring that.
he get more than Joe? He said Wimby
Overall,
overall skills is better. That's all I'm saying. But then he's soft. The overall league is soft. Like overall league. So you can say what you say LeBron James plays softer than he did back in the Detroit days. Yes, the game was different. He don't got to play like that no more, but he still play bully ball when he have to. So it's not like he's soft just because you know what I'm saying? Just because the times don't allow them. But
yeah,
skills pay the bills. So that should just answer your question before 2012. If
that's a
Wimmy could
fact.
play back there with Murasan and Bradley and freaking Manute Bol, that's like any of them
Fact.
coaches. If you don't want to believe me, why don't you ask them? Is Wimmy better than you? And we're like, yes. Ask the coach. Is Wimmy better? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
As
ask anybody. You don't believe me?
yeah, as Gobert. Gobert had to play him when he was 16. When Miyama and him played when Wemby was 16, and Wemby whooped him at 16.
Right. Crazy.
So what
Already more
you said,
skills to it, and that's a tougher big man. You know, Gobert can play back in the day with them boys. You know that for sure, because
fact.
he's at least tough enough, like y'all say, because they soft, tough enough.
Yeah,
He said Big Country was better than all of them, in my opinion. Now Big Country Reeves is all right. I remember Big Country, but Winnie better than him though. But he was good though.
um,
Say it again. Then he said, hold on for a second. Yeah, I like Big Country. I definitely like Big Country. I ain't gonna lie. Reeves, white boy with those skills. He has some skills. He kind of remind you of Jokic a little bit. But like you said, the game is different, so it's softer. So I ain't mad at y'all say softer, less contact. But if you're running fast, the contact stands out. So it's like the game is changing. It's not like Fred said in the playoffs, then they let some of the contact go. You know what I'm saying? They don't call as many calls in the playoffs, so it looks tougher, right? Because less calls is called. But I get your point, though. I get it. Overall, yeah. What do I think of Holmgren? I think he's skillful too. I think he's very skillful big man. Now, I don't know who to really compare him to like that because his skill set is kind of crazy. But
Yeah, Wemby.
Holmgren could have played before 2012 for sure. Just like I said, he better than Bradley, Morrison, all the boys too.
The closest person I can compare to Wemby is right now. I'm gonna give him like Elijah Wan. That's the closest. Like I don't see him doing like all the turns, but he I just seen him behind the back, glow, try to dunk on somebody. I just seen him get caught throwing off the backboard and dunk it. I ain't seen Elijah Wan do that. So he's a little more athletic than Elijah Wan. But I'm looking at the skill of the finesse, the ability that they have, the able to shoot, able to play on the inside, back to the basket game and front to the front game. You know what I mean? He just pretty. I mean, it's hard. It's even harder. Elijah one is even hard because if I try somebody athletic like Amari, then I'm leaving out the skill set because he hella skilled than Amari. Amari nowhere near as skilled than what Wemby is,
Not even
but
close.
his athleticism applies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's only a tough comparison. I kind of agree skill wise. He's just trying to compare their skill set, Hakeem to Wemby. But yes, Hakeem grew up in a tougher area, a tougher era. So yeah, he's a lot tougher guy naturally because the era he played in. But skill wise, that's a good comparison. That's definitely
Yeah.
to me. But he said, who we think gonna win, him or Victor getting Rookie of the Year? I think Victor got the better skills, but if you want to add like, does it equal up to a win and stuff like that? It gets closer. I still think Victor is gonna get it, but it gets closer. It gets closer for Hungry. What you think about Rookie of the Year? And that boy out of Miami doing pretty good too.
Yeah. Who you talking about? Bam Adebayo?
Nah, I'm talking about the rookie out of that Spanish dude from I think he played for Miami. Yeah, he played for Miami.
He
He
a
been
center?
Nah, he not a center. He a small forward. I
Oh, you
forgot.
talking about Jaime Jaquez from
Yep,
Miami?
yep. That's
Yeah,
rookie.
yeah, he's fine.
He said rookie of the year. Who you think get a rookie of the year?
Oh shoot. It's Wimby and
Right. Between them
Chet
two.
Hung, Chet Hunger. They call him the White Durant.
Yeah, between them
Yeah.
two, who you think gonna get it? If you had to choose right now.
I'm still gonna. I'm damn.
I'm gonna go with Wemby because of skills.
Yeah, I might go. I might go Wimby right now, just because. I mean, I'm seeing more Wimby because even though OKC and Chet. Matter of fact, I gotta go with Chet
Yeah, because
right now.
the
I
record,
gotta go with Chet because OKC the number one team in the West.
I know that's what I was saying. Because when you add the
I
record,
can't skip that. I can't skip that. Even
nah,
yeah, no, check right now. Check.
yeah,
This
it's
team
close.
number one in the West. It's check.
Like I said, it's close. If you add the record, it makes it close. And then whenever you're saying like most valuable player or something like that, even though rookie of the year might not be the same criteria as most valuable player, but a lot of times the most valuable player in the league, their record got something to do with it too.
Yeah, we have to say that. Do you see what I'm saying? So out of all rookies, who the most valuable? Even if I see Wemby putting up stellar numbers for the Spurs, if I'm looking at Chet and his team ain't never been number one in the West, but they number one in the West and it's his first year playing, like how can I not? And he the starting center. How can I not distribute it to him? What you want me to say? It's like when Tim Duncan, his rookie year, they going to the finals. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, nah,
how could you not contribute that? You see what
nah,
I'm saying? Like,
nah.
what
I
you
feel, nah, I feel you. I feel you. Like I said, if you add in the wins and losses, which most people will, then it's close. It's close. I think I still do Wimby.
Yeah, Wemby for skill set.
Because I think his skills is just a level above Chet, or maybe a
I
half.
think so too. When they play it, it's a dog match. But Wemby usually get the best of him, just to be honest with you. If you
Yeah,
go back to when they played before the NBA, Wemby usually get the best of him a little bit.
right. Where we got next, Fred? Where we got next? Talk to us.
But we talked that we also we didn't finish the trade the Siakam. Well, we got the Siakam trade out the way.
In Indiana, what do you think about the Rozier trade to
Yeah,
Miami?
the Miami Heat Rozier trade is. I thought that was pretty good.
What was the whole
Especially,
trade? What was the whole trade for me, Fred? Break it down
all
for me.
right, all right. You got Terry Rozier, not Scary Terry Rozier, getting traded to the Miami Heat, and coming back from the Miami Heat, you had Kyle Lowry and a protected first round pick, top 14 protected. Um,
That's
so
it.
so yeah, that's it for him.
But
Top 14.
I mean, Lowry surprised me, even though I'm not a Lowry fan. Like I understand his production and all that, but I've never been a fan of his, so he been overrated to me. But I'm still kind of surprised they let go of him. What did you think about the
I
trade?
mean, he really, man, Lowry, he been just standing around this year, not productive at all. The only reason why he even have any value is because he's on that 1 year contract where people who need the dump salary can take that 1 year and know we gonna get a free 18 million. You know what I
Mm,
mean? So that's what his contract about. You getting a free 18 million if you take on Lowry contract. You only got half a year, and then that 18 million going off. You know
right.
what I mean? So that's why they had to attach a first round pick, even though it's protected in the first year. Top 14 protected, as long as Miami don't slip and slide this year and become worse, and then go on top to that top 14. This pick could convey this year, but if it don't convey this year, next year is unprotected. So they have an unprotected pick from the Miami Heat next year, which is the better draft. You know what I
Mm,
mean? This year draft coming isn't supposed to be loaded like the year after.
right.
The year after we got Cooper Flag coming in the draft, and Cooper Flag is being talked about 2 years before the same way Wembanyama was talked about.
Mm,
I've
mm-hmm.
been hearing about Cooper Flag since last year, bro.
Right.
And the white boy shoot like Larry Bird, but a dunk on your head. Crazy. Like crazy good too. Real good.
Shoot,
And
like
the Boozer twins. You got Carlos Boozer sons coming out. We got some talent
he tough.
coming out.
Nah, he tough. The Bruises saying got him
Yeah.
hops. He tough and strong. Oh yeah.
hmm
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had the OG and the Nobly trade we missed too. So I'm just trying to cover all the things that we missed.
Yeah,
You know
all
what
the
I mean?
trades.
Yeah. We missed the OG and the Nobly trade who when he went to the Knicks and they went on like a 4 or 5 game winning streak after getting him. You had Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett go over to the Toronto Raptors, and both of them been playing lights out since being over there. They more of a fit next to Scotty Barnes than Siakam and OG was. They pretty much played the same position as Scotty.
Mm, What do you think about your team? How Orlando doing? We gotta go to our teams. How's Orlando doing? How
Yeah,
you
yeah, facts,
them?
man. My team right now, man. We are going through it. We are 9-16. The last ever since we had a 9 game winning streak early in the season, put us up. We even got ranked to the top 4 seed in the league on our side on the East. But man, we've been going through it lately. A lot of injuries. We're in a bad position right now, not knowing whether we should keep folks. He's an aspiring contract. He hasn't played this year at all, really. But like, what, 7 games?
Right.
7 to 8 games. He just came back, start back playing. So he's trying to get himself conditioned and showing us that we don't need another point guard. But right now, until he showed that, it's like we need another veteran point guard, and there's something around the league that we can be looking at. but I don't know if my team is trying to make a move just to make sure we make the playoffs. If it don't help our long term future, I don't know if we'll make the move. But it has to be. But we need to be consolidated. We need to be taking players and moving them. Like Cole Anthony, we signed him this year, at the beginning of this year on a really cheap contract. He was supposed to get between like 17 to 19 million a year. We got him for like 13 million a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very nice contract. So we need to be trying to, even though we got him, ship him off because he's a two guard and a point guard body. You know what I mean? And he has no defense. Like, so he's not gonna work with what we have. Even though I know a lot of Orlando Magic fans probably love Cole. He's a team player. I understand that, but he doesn't do enough compared to the way we're trying to build our team to help our team. He'd be better used off in the trade as a
Okay.
trade package.
Who would y'all try to go grab if you was the GM?
Shoot, right now, the main man, I would
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
yeah.
It's the trade deadline coming up, right?
Yeah, but we got like 2 weeks. We got like 2 weeks for the deadline though.
Okay. Would you make a move before the deadline, or you looking towards next year, or y'all think y'all good enough to make a nice playoff run?
Yeah, I think I ain't seen enough help to say that we're good enough to do it this year, so it's hard to say that. I think if we can make a trade that benefits us, then we should make it. I was wondering about the D'Angelo Russell trade. Should we get into that and see if we can get D'Angelo Russell on the back end of that trade? You know what I mean? But a lot of Orlando fans, I don't think they like that right now. Even though D'Angelo Russell has a talent, it can give us the shooting that we're missing at point guard. So if anything, a move that out of the people that they're saying is out there, like Murray, maybe Murray's a move for us. We connect Paolo, who's a Washington player, a player from Washington. Everybody in that Washington area, like Murray, he's from Washington, that area. You know what I mean? We might can get either one, Murray to go with Paulo to go with Franz, if Murray can see himself as a third option and not think that he's the best option on the team. But if he still ain't learned from playing with Trae Young how to calm down, you know what I mean? Because Trae Young is overhyped to me. Not saying his skill set, but the fact that how his usage rate and how everybody don't get to play with him. He just play by himself, really. You know what I mean? Um, Murray, if he's not into that kind of thing, then yeah, I want him here. But the main player I think that we should go after, if it was a player, is Anthony Simons. I think we should go after him. He's actually from the Orlando area. His mom named him Anthony. His mom named him Anthony because she loved Penny Hardaway. So that's perfect. He made the NBA. He been playing. He is a guard. They got Scoot and they got Shaden over there.
He from Portland, right?
Yeah, over there in Portland.
I like the light skin cat. Nah, he nice.
Yes, with the jumper. The nigga with the smooth jumper. I want him in Orlando. Him playing he can play the point and we can have Jalen Suggs next to him. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be. That's the nice backcourt.
Yes. His
defense is a little suspect, but it's better than Cole. His jump shot and defense better than Cole, but it's still suspect a little bit.
And I think that we can put Cole in that deal. Like we would have to, of course, include somebody big, but get him Cole because they still gonna trade off Brogdon. You know what I mean? But Cole can be somebody that is a backup point guard. You know what I mean? Or a point guard, shooter guard. He can come off the bench that clears the way for Sharp, Shadon Sharp to play that two guard. And with Scoot at that one, and Cole could be that third guard off of the bench at rotation.
Yeah, he come in and do whatever he wants. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, we would have to put some more money with that, but yeah, that's what I would be trying to do. That I would be trying to relieve them of the money. Like we could throw you Joe Ingles, we could throw you Gary Harris, and Joe Ingles has a team player option on the next year, so you can just release him and let him go, free money. You can you got not only that, you got Gary Harris, he on a 1-year expiring, so we'll take all the Anthony Simon's money off for you. You can start with your whole crew brand new. All you gotta do is get off the Ayton contract. I was able to use Ayton, but that's not the type of center I want. Even though he does have the offense ability I like, he's not fleet enough foot on the defense end. I'm more into Jared Allen for my team. At center, you know what I mean? So I think we can get both of those this year, to be honest. If we did something, that'd be a bold move at the deadline. Trade for Anthony Simons and then trade for Jared Allen. Get both of them over here. People like that. You doing it?
Nah. I don't even gotta ask you that. If you get those two, that's a nice playoff run. So I ain't
Yes.
That's for sure. I like Jared Allen too. He run the floor nice. He play good defense, and he finished good. So he catch the ball.
Tough guy.
Yeah, he catch the ball. His hands is good. So yeah, I like him. And then Simons is just up and coming that guy.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah. He got a certain amount of poise that I just like. He kind of remind me of Roy, the other dude from out of Portland. What's his name? He got injured young, I think.
Brandon Roy.
Yeah, the poise.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, and Brandon Roy was always smooth. You know, Portland was one of my favorite teams since Drexler.
Right.
Since Clyde, I was a big Clyde Drexler fan. Yeah, and then Pippen came from over Bulls and came over there too for a year too. So I like, you know what I mean?
Right. In other news, we got Milwaukee Bucks firing the head coach. Firing the head coach.
Out of there.
Let's go. Hold it down, Rankings.
Hey, Rank. And it's official. Doc Rivers is the head coach of Milwaukee Bucks.
Let's go. Doc Rivers used to get to try to pit that what is it?
Stigma.
That stigma off his name.
Yes.
He's not that he be messing teams up, or maybe he have the right person now. And now you got the right person now.
Yes.
Defensive mind, come in there and just get us to the top 13.
Let me tell you something, Ranks. This squad that Doc Rivers is walking into is better than not the squad, the two caliber players. Dame Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo are at a higher state on the same team coming together than LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And they won it in their first year. Remember, the first year Anthony Davis and LeBron James got together, they won the chip.
In the bubble.
Right? Yeah. They called it the bubble, right? But they won it their first year because that's too much talent. That's why you can see.
Who's the coach? Who's the coach again?
Was it Van Gundy?
Van Gundy.
No, Van Gundy, Vogel.
Yeah, it was Vogel.
Vogel. Sorry, not Van Gundy. It was a big Vogel.
But that wasn't his first year, right? Was that his first year?
What's his first year? His second year. Either way, they got rid of him a year or two after that, they got rid of him.
I think this is the first time that a team of this magnitude got a coach mid of the season that's not already part of their program.
I agree. But I think, and I
correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, y'all, but this is a hard task. Y'all got to give them the rest of this year and next year.
Yes, for real. This is crazy.
That was wild.
You got a half a season to be able to coach and be ready for the playoffs. But what I was telling you about, the reason that the firing and the team is 30-13, right?
Right.
Yeah, 30-13. Great record. You know what I mean? But that's not enough. Why isn't it enough? Because with these two type of stars coming together at this height of their ability, you still got Dame at the top of his ability, and Giannis is in the middle of his prime. There ain't no other year you can say Giannis was the best more than the past 2 years. and this year is just as good as last year or the
Because
last 3 years. He's the same. He ain't went down yet
no,
at
went
all.
down. If anything went up.
So
If anything went up a little bit. Because now
exactly,
he triple double. Now he giving you triple doubles with it. Like,
yeah, he better. He better. He better. Let's say that he's in his best years now. With Dame still at the top, he got a shooter. He was working. And Chris Middleton, you seen the past 2 games, he back.
he back.
The injury, he's moved on from the injury. He's shooting the lights out the ball again.
Yes, we got shooters all around him. We got the best shooter in the league right now, Michael Beasley. Ain't his name Michael? Is his name
Yeah,
Michael?
Beasley.
Malik.
Malik Beasley.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Malik
Florida
Beasley.
State player. Shout out to my team, Florida State. Shout out.
He's the best shooter in the league. So we got shooting around him. We got Dame, somebody to take it to the hole. Like a blind man could have coached these guys. So like, and we had the easiest record by far in the first half of the season. Like we had the easiest schedule. So now the schedule is going to get way tougher. So a lot of people
With a new coach mid-season, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
They're gonna have to give this man some props for this, boy.
Yeah,
what he's gonna do?
Yeah, if
he has to get some props.
If he can get them to the finals over this new Miami team, because that's our Achilles heel right there. Miami always be.
Yeah, and they just got scared Terry. Terry, he gonna want to play against Lillard. He gonna like, yeah, what's up?
Now they got some firepower. Him added to Tyler Hero and the other white Duncan and
yeah.
Go like
they
what?
got receivers.
They got some firepower. They definitely got
Jaime Jaquez, the rookie.
Yeah, so if they can try to keep that same defensive intensity that they got, and Rozier not bad at defense. He's scrappy.
He's scrappy.
He's actually pretty good. I like his defense actually. He's pretty good at defense. He ain't just super lockdown though. So, but he better than. I don't know if he better than Lowry though. Straight up, I don't know. But
he's better than Lowry now. Defense.
Right.
So that's all that matters. Right now, he's better than Larry at defense, and he's a way better scorer. He's going to be more efficient over there at Miami, and he's going to get the shots.
Yeah, that's
because you're going to double Bam. You're going to double Bam. You're going to double Jimmy, and he's going to get them shots.
But that's the thing, Fred. You can't double. You can't single coverage that dude scary. No way.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta pay attention to that guy. You have to.
Yes, he will. He will. Hey, Ranks. Check this. Nobody, no point guard that since Kyle Lowry's been to Miami hasn't had a point guard. What's the last good point guard you heard from Miami? You haven't heard of one. Since what? Since Kendrick. What's his name? Kendrick Nunn, that rookie year where he was gonna be the rookie of the year, but it didn't happen. You ain't seen no point guard there since.
No,
so the whole time Bam been there, he ain't had nobody that can get from lob passes. Now you gonna open up easy scoring for Scary. Man.
Nah, you're right. It's gonna be like a walk in the park. And he's that type of player, like Rozier's game. Like he one of my favorite.
He's tough.
Yeah, he one of my favorite. Like you just say the type of player that y'all like. You know how you just pick styles of players.
Yeah,
I give like he one of my favorite stylistically players. The way he
fire
crazy because it translates to street ball because he do a whole lot of street ball type tournaments and stuff like that. He might be in that street ball bag on Miami. Watch, he be doing that.
He's gonna go crazy.
Now he just got so many options. Like that's
and before he got traded to Ranks, I told you he came out and said he wanted to play for them. He wanted to play for Miami. He's I think he was number 3. He wears it in tribute to Dwayne Wade as the type of player he was. So it's telling you he going to Miami. Yeah, you might hear I'm going back to Miami. Yeah, you might hear that song. It's going crazy. It's going crazy, bro.
Nah. And then the LeBron James team, I don't know what we got going on with the Lakers.
They need to make a move. It's either they're still the front runners for this Jonte Murray, and then they still can go get Bruce Brown. You can get Bruce Brown. One pick, you can get Bruce Brown. But I'm scared if I'm going to give up a pick. in the Bruce Brown area, first round. I
Yeah,
went.
it's
I don't know
iffy.
if I'm
It's
going
iffy.
to get
I
it.
take it though. I take Bruce Brown for a pick, but it is one of those like not guarantees. It's not guaranteed because I like his game, but he I don't know. I don't know if he's worth a pick.
He just a look. He's not super young. He's a mid age, but he has. It's not his skill set that I'm doubting. It's just that the contract is only for 2 years. The next year is a team option where you can choose to bring him back, or you can reconstruct that deal and sign him for cheaper, which would make it good. You know what I mean? But is it worth the first round pick that the Lakers have to give up?
Right.
It's the Lakers pick. That's the reason.
Right.
And the state of the team at that time when that pick is going, is that enough value for him? Or is that too much value to give for Bruce Brown? Now, somebody else first round pick, I might not say that. But because of the state of the team the Lakers might be in, because LeBron gonna retire soon and stuff, is you gonna give up too much value? Or can you extract somebody else off that team that's a young player? Maybe a Grady Dick, pause, because that's his last name though. But if you can
Right.
extract a Grady Dick off of that team with Bruce Brown, then I'll be willing to give that pickup. You know what I mean?
Right. What about the
Austin,
NFL? What's going on in the NFL, man? I'm
uh,
asleep, y'all.
that
Is that what?
or send Austin Reeves to Atlanta because they really want Austin Reeves from Murray.
Austin Reeves for who? For who?
But Murray, they say they'll give you more. Deontay Murray. Deontay.
Nah. I don't want that. I want Reeves. I do
Yeah,
not want that, Fred. I do not want that.
yeah. You think you don't got enough shooting?
Right. Right. We need to stretch. We already don't got enough shooting, and we got to stretch the floor somehow.
They only got one
Um,
more first round pick that's tradable, I think, the Lakers this year.
yeah, they got one more left. And you said, how do they have it? I don't know. You remember how they still got that one pick left?
They only traded one. They had two available the past couple of years, and they only used one.
You only used one of them, right, in that trade with
They were
what was
being
the
very
one?
strategic about doing. They only used one.
Right. I knew they had two, but I thought for some reason I thought they used both of their picks on that Wood and them trade, but I guess they didn't.
Austin Reeves has a lot of high value on him right now. This might be his highest value that he's going to get. I actually think he was a better player last year than he is this year, Reeves. But his value is still higher because if he's in the right setting, he can give you that same production. People know that. You know what I mean? The thing is, do the Lakers buy in on that high value that he got and get more things?
Nah,
That
yeah. I mean, now that you say it like that, Fred, yeah. Because Murray's ceiling is a lot higher, probably. Yeah, we got to get rid of him. Why not?
you
Even
got
though
to
I
get
don't want to.
somebody that's got to be able to pair with you got to get somebody to pair with AD to keep
Yeah,
AD.
nah, for real. Because Austin, man, I like him. I do like him, but he's just not. It's not enough. It's not enough.
And he in and out the starting lineup. You need somebody that can stay in the starting lineup.
Right.
He's
He
in
got
and
a no
out. When you
role.
be at the six
How you
man,
score?
he everywhere.
How you score less and you got a bigger role? Like 6 man is a bigger role, I would think, than
Yeah.
a starter. You know what I'm saying, for the Lakers, and you still can't. Like, he do good. He did good though. I like Austin, but I just Fred might be right on that one, y'all.
And not just that, not just that, Ranks. And I don't really got the football stuff in my mind right now.
Okay.
But to stay there with the Lakers right now, to stay right there, they with Austin Reeves, he he's not giving them what they need, just like D'Lo ain't, but he has the highest value. Everybody wants him. Oh, and Atlanta said they would be willing to give up more than just Murray
Okay.
in an Austin Reeves trade.
They see.
Not saying that you want to have to put D'Lo, but that's the reason why y'all ain't got Murray yet is because they don't want D'Lo contract on their team. They don't want D'Lo to have a chance to opt into his contract in Atlanta because they don't feel like he fit them at all. You
Okay.
know what I mean? So if you see somebody that you want, like boy, on the back, Bogdanovich dude, But Vonovich, he's a real good shooter. Plays
Yeah,
two guard, small forward.
he ain't bad.
Him, maybe you get a Clint Capella.
Yeah, yeah.
He'd be nice. The only thing is LeBron ain't going down to the 3 no more. So AD might be stuck to play the 5. You just gotta find a backup center.
Hold up, Clint Capella, that's the center, ain't it?
Yeah, for Atlanta.
Yeah, so that means if we grab him, then he can play the power forward.
Yeah, he can play the center, and then you play AD at the power forward.
Yeah, right.
But will LeBron play the 3? See, you know what I mean? Well, I'm sure he can.
Nah,
Bron can do anything.
Vanderbilt started 3 for us, so Bron still be the 2.
Okay, yeah. If you get Vanderbilt, see that one say you have Vanderbilt in the start lineup with Capella and Davis. Now your defense is crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
And then if you got Murray too, so why not? This Austin Reeves move gotta happen.
Don't get me hyped.
I'm sending out D'Angelo Russell. If I gotta send Hachimura out, he gotta go to get back this
I ain't mad at
What if y'all get all 3 of them boys I just talked about?
Yeah, but I want to keep Hachi though. For some reason, I like Hachi.
Well, keep Hachi. Hachi can stay.
Right, but we can give off.
You can give up the Gabe Vincent money too, and that might help it do it too. So it's players y'all got.
And maybe Cam. What's the other dude name on our team? His name Cam, ain't it? The young.
Oh, Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish, yeah, he can go.
Yeah, y'all can give up Cam Reddish. Y'all got other people like y'all got the Thomas Bryant contract. Any of them contracts that y'all could throw in to make the money work to get back those quality players. That's what y'all need.
Yeah, we can get Clint Milovich or
Murray. I'll give you Reeves there.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta use it, because then you get solid like Clint Capella. He might be 29 and seem like he's been in the league forever, but he's consistent.
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
And he's no push around. That gives AD. Now you get AD finally like you had in that first year. You give him a center. AD playing his best ball. Now you put him off of the center. He gonna go crazy.
And he in attack mode too. Oh man, he gonna go crazy with somebody like Capella on the team. But you getting me hyped. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what y'all gotta do, something like that, bro. Y'all gotta make a move.
That ain't gonna happen. But if that happened, I'll be so happy.
What about Milwaukee? Do you think they should go for a Bruce Brown?
I think we good. Now somebody asked us about the coach. None of the coach is out. I think we all right. I think we got the right.
All right, good. Y'all might be straight then.
No, we straight.
Y'all still need to get us find a way, or y'all need to get.
Cause I told you, Fred, that we locked in. Like watching them play, I didn't watch at least 25 of their games from start to finish this year. So they locked in, Like the whole team want to win, bro. Like they locked in. It's just their what's the word? Pretty much defensive strategy. Whoever setting up their defense is terrible.
Yeah, one thing I think is Doc Rivers can fix that part.
Yeah, of course. He got the mind for it already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, and that's what make me the change that can happen. See, Doc Rivers gonna have he got the vouch of Giannis. He not signed that quick. He don't got Giannis vouch. Know that. The coach out of there because Giannis was like, "Hey, bro, it's not gonna work. This shit he doing in the regular season, we gonna lose in the playoffs with that shit." And we all just got Dame. Hey, Jim, get this nigga out of here. This nigga gotta go. He gotta go. Bring in Doc Rivers. Go get somebody super vet. Everybody down to him. He's sitting on the couch, but guess what? He coaching me and Dame. You think he ain't gonna get up off the bench? He gonna get up out that bed and come coach me and Dame?
That's a fact. They still Adrian was.
And he coached a lot of great people, but who he coached is better than Giannis right now at the prime of their career. And he had the Celtic boys at the end of their career. I'm talking about in the prime.
Yeah.
Besides Paul Pierce, you got Giannis. Giannis is considered the best.
Right. And a lot of times when you hot-headed, because he got he a character. The dude Doc Rivers is
Yeah,
character. So he's like he's just a character, a lot of energy, right? So whenever you got that type of person mixed with other type of characters, it don't really mix too well. But somebody like Giannis and somebody like Dame, just the type of dudes that they are, super focused, Dame with that extra stuff, then I think that actually fits a coach with a lot of energy. See, Griffin to me was just too calm, bro. Like, you gotta be more vocal, bro. You have to you gotta be on their butts if they're not playing defense. He just sitting on the sideline not saying no. I kept telling you, Fred, like, I don't know what's going on with this coach. He had like he don't want to say nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta demand certain things if you want to be defense, get up on that. And that's where Doc is definitely, he's very vocal. So I think it's gonna work for Dame and Giannis for sure. For sure. Like, I think for sure his attitude will work with them. You know what I'm saying?
I think Dame gonna make the job so much easier for Doc. Dame ain't one of them hot-headed dudes. He gonna the Dame. How many times Dame had a real good coach in his career? He probably ain't had none. Nigga, they just had this people with Chauncey Billups. No disrespect to Chauncey.
Right.
You're a legend, Chauncey, but not a legendary coach yet. Okay, you gotta earn that. Like Doc had to earn that the same way Doc wasn't a legendary player, even though he was a good player, but he became a legendary coach. So you got to earn that, Chauncey. So I'm only giving Doc his credit where it's at. You know what I mean? That's something that's an upgrade for Dame Lillard. That's going to motivate Dame Lillard even more. That's going to motivate Giannis even more.
I mean, his teams, he was with Philly, he was with Celtics. So both of those teams made noise, but the expectation for those teams is just all the way championship. So I would say they made noise, but they just didn't win the championship. What you think about that question right there, Fred?
Yeah, it was really the Celtics, but I just think it's he gonna have a team like you said, Ranks. That's all with the mindset that they want to win. So he ain't got to get them onto the program. They on the winning mindset program. And now they to him looking at him, what we gotta do to win. So if you got the people willing to sacrifice what it takes to win, and all you gotta do is give them a plan, shit, write the plan up. Write the plan up. Doc Rivers gonna write the plan up. Give him a chance to write his career. That's the respect.
One championship. Right. But I don't know if those was actually championship teams. I don't know. But I mean, I can see that most of the time people blame the coach, but I think he like me and Fred was saying, I think he get a chance to kind of get that stigma off his name this time. Now, if he can't coach these guys, you gotta have more than a half a year though. I don't think y'all should expect him to win a championship with this team right now, even though me as a fan expect them to win whatever coach they got. You understand? But if they don't, I can't blame the coach. That's what I'm saying. So like I can start blaming the coach. I mean, unless he just doing bad. If he's just doing bad and then try a whole new system and the defense is actually worse than it actually is or something crazy like that, then I'll see what happened. But I already know he's a better defensive-minded person, so we're going to get better in that aspect. So long as he shows some type of growth, you know what I'm saying? Defensive-wise, that's all we really lacking right now. I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right by next year for sure. But what else? He said 3 blown, 3-1 leads. What was he doing? So he said 3 blown, 3-1 leads. What was the coach actually doing? I don't know. If that's the coach's fault, then I see it. But I don't really blame that type of stuff on the coaches. I just don't. How you feel about that, Fred?
I feel like we looking at a different. I'm looking at the quality of players that Doc has come into, and the type of team that you said that it is. A team you've been watching, and you said they are together. So the head coach wasn't on the page that the team needed to be on. Doc Rivers was being brought in. And they could have had an extensive look this then, but they zeroed in on Doc Rivers for a specific reason. He has a understanding. They have an understanding, and that understanding is gonna be easy to translate to this type of team rather than the Philadelphia with James Harden.
I'm with James Harden.
Come on, bro. We're not gonna look at it like come on. He still think he better than B, and B know he better than Harden. And you see what I'm saying? We're not doing that.
Right. That's why I was saying
Maxie ready to blossom, can't blossom cause Harden leave. Maxie as good as Harden already. Yeah, come on. We're not doing that. It's not the same type of team he coming to, bro.
and
So we're
Celtics,
not gonna look at those past failures. If so, then look at the past achievements that he did with players that played together and wanted to. AKA, you know what I mean? You could not AKA, but actually, KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. When they wanted to play together, they played together, they could win. That's what he got now. Got that type of team. And he got the three. When you look at Chris Middleton is back, he's back, bro.
and then I mean one thing about Chris is they're on the same page, like you said. So not all the way back numbers wise, but he is back mentally for sure. Super focused. They all on the same page. And that's why I say it's going to be a little bit different. If you can't handle a team that's already locked in, everybody, all the players locked in, nobody playing like they don't want to be there. Everybody playing like they want to be there. So, yeah, I think he don't got no excuses after this one. There's a chance to get that little bad mark off his name. So James Harden is a coach killer. See, that's our point.
He is a coach killer.
That's our point. That's his point. That's his point.
He made Doc look better than he is. You know what I mean?
Right.
The same way he did Daryl Morey.
Mm-hmm.
He did that to Daryl Moore. Daryl Moore is the worst GM. Daryl Moore, like, you see what I'm saying? James Harden, he been doing that. Got fat at Houston to get traded. Different, you know what James Harden been doing? He manipulates.
Yeah. Now he want to be. Now he on the team he want to be, and they going.
Yeah, now he playing good and showing all his talent and stuff, and playing with the players.
I knew it too because he actually likes his teammates. People like.
And now they saying, "Hey, Tyrone Lue, put him in his place." No, he actually just complied with Tyrone Lue.
Right. But like I said, a lot of times, just like quarterbacks, they try to blame it all on the coach over here in the NBA for some reason, even though like. Some things is coach for sure, but for the most part, it's 9 times out of 10 it has something to do with the players. If I'm a head coach and the team trade for James Harden, I'm gonna resign. Resign. I ain't mad. All right. Speaking of our sleeper teams, do you remember who your sleeper team was in the NBA?
In the NBA this year? Yeah. Well, I rocked with my team. Orlando Magic, but sleeper team to win the championship this year.
Yeah,
would be my guess. I'm still guessing on that one, but let me take a swing at it right now. Let's say I'm just gonna take a swing. It's the Celtics.
I don't know if they slipped. I don't know if they slept on. I think they expected.
They're not slept on. You think they wasn't true? Why not Miami? If they the sleepers.
Yeah, they're not expected to win, so you can go.
Yeah, Miami. Let's go with Miami because I really like this scared Terry trade. Shoot, if they can find a way to trade, I don't know if they got no more first. Miami might not got. I'm just saying they had a. They got players to trade like Jovic and stuff. Maybe they got some seconds.
Right. I know
maybe, but maybe for Jovic, they can get because I think of Miami also got Bruce Brown on their team with this stuff. You know what I mean? You could bring Hero off the bench then and put Bruce Brown next to Terry.
No,
you know what I mean?
I mean, you could, but you
can bring Bruce Brown off the bench. You know, he don't care. You can still. They're gonna try to start. They're gonna try to start. What's his name? You know.
And Brown is short, but he play big, so they might play small. If Bruce gonna start, they might start small or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, they could use the power forward. Always could use the power forward, but like I say, once Hawkins come back, they straight. Once
No,
that boy come back with Terry, it's a
no,
ball
no,
game.
it's
That
all
rookie
good.
is
No,
crazy.
that rookie is crazy, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's a good fit for him. He gonna make the rookie look better too. Rozier, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, because he tough. That rookie, like he like one of the old Wild Wild West boys.
yeah,
Yeah, man, I'm a gunslinger. Hey, boy, what you want to do?
yeah, yeah. I'm on record saying that the Clippers is my sleeper team, and as y'all
That's
can
a good
see,
team, Clippers.
and
Damn.
as y'all can see, and Fred was with me. I know I was debating with a couple of people earlier, like, nah, it's not
Mhm.
gonna work, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. I'm like, nah, I can see it. I can see those four R stars doing some good job, like some good things.
Fact.
Anytime four R stars on one team, I think you know what I'm saying. They'll figure it out.
What them niggas figure that shit
And they
out?
figured it out, y'all. And they figured it out. Especially my whole thing was it depends on how Harden played. Harden got to run them in. So enough, they let Harden kind of do whatever he do, and it fits. It fits, man. Really, really
So
do.
then, Ray. So we gotta tackle one more thing, though, Ray. So now this cat brings to come up. So it wasn't hard nor Westbrook fault. Was it KD fault? Okay. Was it KD?
Cause I told you they was friends. They play together good.
I think it might be no, it might be just the GM traded Harden too fast when they weren't supposed to trade. And I know the trade that fucked them up, bro. They traded my boy who's still playing in the league right now. Green, what's the name? Jeff Green. They traded Jeff Green, who was their defensive stopper.
He's a piece to we'll still take Jeff right now.
Yes, they traded. He playing backup center for the Houston Rockets right now at 6'9". He playing
Center. Oh my goodness. They got him
that's
way out of
him.
position.
Exactly. He could be somebody power forward right now. But you see what I'm saying? We could have had him instead of them trading for Perkins. That trade for Perkins they did to try to accelerate their growth
Yeah.
backfired on a team ability because they would have been able to put Ibaka at center, have Green at power forward, Jeff Green, have Kevin Durant at the small forward,
Mm.
Harden at the two, and Westbrook at the one. They messed it up. They a year too early. That's why my own little measure have to be careful. That if you go out to somebody, make sure it's somebody like I said, Simons, Allen, those type of players.
They can stick with the team no matter what.
Yes, don't go get no little sorry nigga just to get for a year or two.
Nah, that's why I said Milwaukee's straight. We good. We good. We good with the team we got. We got the coaches switch. If we can't make it with the new coach, then I don't know what to tell you. Because we got the team to win for sure. We got shooting. This same team, I know it's not as good as defense, but I'm just not a believer in one person making the defense fall from top 5 to bottom 20. One person.
Mm.
I mean, obviously I see it, but I'm like, nah, I just don't believe it. So I believe that we can. I believe in a drop, but not that
Mhm.
far of a drop from top 5 to bottom 20. One
Bad.
person lineup. Only
Mhm.
Holiday, and Holiday's good. Respect to him, but he didn't make the Celtics 10 times better at defense. No, he made them better, but not 10. Well, I guess because they already had Marcus Smart too. So that's why they don't look too much better. They already had a good defensive player. So
Yeah, they had Marcus Smart there. Yeah, so he filled that hole for them. But y'all could grab. That's why I said y'all. I mean, yeah, pause. But he filled that positional need that they had on the team. But what y'all could use, like I say, is a Bruce Brown, or maybe no. What you know who would be even better for y'all than Bruce Brown?
which one?
Y'all have to go pay for him though. I ain't gonna front. So you might have to give up Beauchamp
Oh,
or somebody dang that rookie out. Yeah, y'all might not want to get him, but Andre
no,
Jackson.
Andre Jackson. No, we keeping him, and we keeping both of them too. Our
You
team is
gotta
good.
keep him. You gotta keep him. I'll give up Beauchamp in the
Nah.
first.
For hold on, who for who?
Alex Caruso. he'll fit perfectly on y'all team.
No, you're right. You got to go.
Alex Caruso, and he can stick with y'all team long term, and y'all will be a beast then. Alex Caruso next to Dame Lillard, niggas gonna leave y'all alone.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then you could bring Beasley off the bench shooting like that. Oh my god.
No, for real. No,
You can go Beasley and Caruso on the second unit too. You know what I mean?
Right. And then we can
Yeah,
make
that's a good team.
Caruso guard the guards. He
can play the two, and then sometimes you can play him at the one where you want to get a little bit of rest, and then let Beasley play that two. You know what I mean?
Now
Boy.
you can get that. Yeah. Beauchamp got to go. Even though I like you, Beauchamp.
Yeah, he can go for that. He can go for a Caruso.
Yeah. You ain't Crowder for Caruso. Yeah. Both
Fact.
I like Caruso. I ain't gonna lie. So
I look at a player that'll fit y'all team. You know what I mean? That'll really fit. I don't like to play people that won't actually fit with the team. But if I give you exactly what you need, you'll be like, all right, yeah, I do it.
MSN, salute to the gang. Like I said, we had about an hour up here today, man. I got daily daycare. The kids was off, so I had to cut it short this week. But we got a lot of topics in, man. Salute to the gang, everybody that's been watching the StreamYard the whole time. Like the video on your way out. And if you haven't already liked the video, subscribe to the channels. Go subscribe to my boy Sharp. Don't forget, go subscribe to Milwaukee Brown. We should be coming up with the interview. Our very own Milwaukee Wayward Brown.
Yeah,
did a face-to-face battle. And we're going to talk to him about his first time being trained up by the Rankingz and how he did outside. He decided to become a battle rapper through what we do, through the Rankingz. He decided, we trained him up. He's out there, and we tell you how that went, man. That's what we do. We building up the culture. We definitely out here trying to help the culture for real, move the culture forward. So if y'all need any advice or anything like that, hit us up. Follow me at Battle Rap Rankingz on every platform. Type in Battle Rap Rankingz, you'll be able to find me, hit me in the inbox or something. And then you know say, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy, CL Smooth, Everyday Gumbo. And salute to you again, Fred. I appreciate you, man, talking to sports. He be giving me the inside of y'all. He a GM. He like a GM or something.
Yeah, for real.
Life, we see everything. Y'all still on your A game, man. Holla at us. Appreciate you. Prudy.